the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to need to get some wood. I'm just going to come down a hill a little bit away from where I'm actually building, and just literally cut down a tree. Okay, so this is that gives us 3 logs. Now you can put a log into a full backpack. You actually put 3 in, but I'm actually going to go get the saw and I'll come back down here and saw them up. So the same thing. Now you can do this one of 2 ways. I actually like to put the log in my hands and then saw it. It doesn't really matter. You can do it either way. Next log, saw it. And the next log, there was one, oh there is, and saw that. Great. So now we just, I'm going to leave my saw here, just so I can carry these back. You can just put these on top of each other, and then they'll actually go into your backpack. And so we've got enough to actually build something with. So that's how you get your wood. Okay, so you're going to need to find some stone, and the easiest place to do this is along the beach. So you're going to come along to a rock like this. Now not all rock on the server will give you this mine stone ability, so you're going to need to mine that. You need 4 pieces for every wall or piece of the building that you want to upgrade. So let's have a look what we've done. I've got 3. So for this demonstration I'll upgrade just the foundation. Actually I might actually upgrade the back wall as well, just to show you what that looks like. It's very peaceful down here by the sea. It's a very nice part of the world. So I've got 4, 8, 9. Now I've got 3 more. Okay, so we'll take them back to our base. I'm just going to leave this nice gun here because it's going to be annoying to carry. Great. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to build an actual kit to put up. So we're going to need some planks for this, and we're going to need some nails. So we'll grab our nails. So the nails come in a box like this, and you can just open them by left clicking, and then you have 70 nails. So you put your planks in your hand. You need 10 planks to make something, and you're going to need different sorts of nails depending on what it is. So once you join them together, so as we did just then, so once you drag this across to combine, then you get this prompt. So next recipe, so if I wanted to, I could craft a wooden crate right now and actually make a storage container for myself, but I'm not going to do that right now. I can craft an armor kit to actually store things on, and here's my wall kit. So I'm going to go through and do a foundation kit first. There's my foundation kit. So now just hold my left button down, and this guy will craft it. And so I think it takes a minute or 30 seconds, might be. So once we've got this foundation kit, we can actually start our building. So I'm just going to drop that wood on the ground there. Okay, so let's start doing some building. So I'm going to find my foundation kit. And I've chosen this little spot here. It's fairly hidden. I'm just trying to get a little tiny, what I call a stash base. Now you've got two options with this. You can actually put it right into the ground, like this. But since the ground's steep, I'm going to actually lift it up a little bit. We'll try and get it to sit where it's not sticking out too much. Like that, that's pretty good. Okay. I'll use my admin hammer to solve this problem. Okay, so by the time this sees you in game, you'll be able to build using a normal hammer or a normal hatchet. Now, with a normal hammer, this is going to take 11 strikes with the hammer. So 1, 2, 3, right up to 11. With an admin hammer, it's designed so we can test our building quickly, and we can actually build the buildings, big tall buildings and wide buildings, etc., without having to spend all the time just waiting. But obviously, the normal building system has times built in, because it's supposed to be representative. Now, as you can see, it's sticking out of the ground a little bit from the top, so I'm going to upgrade it. Now, when we upgrade, you have to upgrade to steel, you're going to need some steel sheet. I bring it round, and I look for a prompt to attach it to the building, and that basically puts it inside ready to be built. And then I get my hammer, and I get an option. Now that the steel's inside it, I get the option to build my tier 2 foundation. Alright, now the admin hammer doesn't need materials, but let me go and get 4 more stone. So to upgrade this now to a stone foundation, we need to attach 4 stone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can upgrade this to the Tier 3 foundation, which is stone. Alright, so the next thing is, let's grab some of our other kits. We've got a wall kit and another wall kit, a ceiling kit, a stairs kit, and a door kit. There should be another wall kit somewhere. Or window kit, Alright. So let's work out. So as you can see, now we've made that into stone. That actually is going into the ground. It looks really good. It looks like it's been built out of the ground. And it's looking okay. Alright, so when you're placing kits on top of other kits, work out where you want your window. So I'm going to put my window here. So now you just left click on the floor you want to attach it to, and then you use your F button to move around to the wall you want to attach it to, and then you just line it up. Now the trick with lining it up, it's easier to do on a wood foundation than it is on a stone foundation, because the stone foundation is a bit fatter. But basically you look through until you can see that line lining up right through, and it's even all the way across. That's the easiest way to do it. Once we've got these two pillars to line up to, that's pretty good too. So wall kit, door kit. Now I can either click on the floor here to actually connect this, and it will go around to, that's using my F button to rotate it around, or I could actually click on this wall and connect it to this wall. So either one works, and sometimes it's easier to get one than the other. It depends on what you're actually up to. Now this is a bit hard to, I'm not quite sure where the, I think that's pretty good there. I'm tempted to go there. I'm actually going to jump out the front and just have a look. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Whoop! That's where you die, falling out of your own building. Alright, so another wall kit. And another wall kit. Now by looking around sometimes you can get it to lock like that. It can be just a little bit finicky sometimes because it's trying to find points to lock to. And I can tell you it's not easy for the programmers that program this. So can't really see what I'm doing right here. It feels pretty good. hard to tell sometimes. So just check the height, make sure it's the right height. That's actually looking fairly good. See how it's coming in? It's coming in there. It's not perfect. I could actually undo that and redo it, but in this particular case I'm not going to, because it will still work just fine. Except the fact I won't be able to get in. Alright, now I've got a set of stairs here. Now with the stairs, they're quite big. And I actually want to attach them to here. Now when you're trying to target an actual thing to attach, one trick you can use is you use the letter K. So you actually click left click until you get down the bottom of our screen on the left. You can see choose placement. If I left click again, it goes away. Sorry, the place hold pops up underneath choose placement. If I left click, it goes away. So I make the place hold come up. Then I push K, and now I use my F, and it's attaching now to the foundation. Now I can't see how square this is, so let's just come around. See whether we're square. That's a better view. That's looking pretty good. Alright, now I have a set of stairs going up into my building, which is very nice. Alright. Now, if I want to upgrade those stairs, now I'm actually not going to upgrade those stairs. I'm going to leave them as wood because it'll blend in better camouflage wise. But I could make them steel if I wanted to, and obviously I could make them stone by adding the steel and the stone to them. Now with these walls, you now can upgrade them. So let's go and get I'll go and get some more steel. Interesting. Can't cut the stairs and steel. So attached to the back wall. And now I can upgrade that to tier 2. And if I go and get my 4 stones, one, 2, 3, 4. Now I can make that into a tier 3 wall, which is the stone. Now the stone, the difference between these walls is pretty simple. The outside, I'm just going to build that door. If this is made out of wood, then this has a 20-minute sledge time. So if someone comes along and they want to get into your base, it's going to take 20 minutes to get through the wood. If, however, they want to come through and you had all steel walls and the foundation and ceiling, it would take them 40 minutes to get through. And if you've got a whole building upgraded to stone, it would take them an hour to get through. So we've made the base building pretty simple, so you can get a good result quickly. So if you just want to store your bits and pieces, then a base like this is really simple. Now let's just come across here and grab a ceiling. Now you can put a roof, like a pitched roof, on a 1x1. It's not worth it. So this is one wall wide by one wall long. So we call this a 1x1, and it's one high as well. So on a 1x1, I wouldn't worry about doing a pitched roof. So I would just put a flat roof on. And that's just not picking up. Use my K. There we go. And now we just line up these beams. You can see the 3 beams in the middle. Line them up on the 2. So here's the beam here. We line it up on this beam, and the same with the other side. That gets our roof nice and square. Before we make it, we actually just check that the gap is the same right along. And that's looking pretty good. So I'm going to make it. And then getting a prompt to build a window. So getting the ceiling prompt can be a bit hard, especially in a small space like this, because all the other prompts are competing. But it will be there somewhere. Just going to move around until you find build ceiling. There we go. Okay. And I want to build my window in. So now I'm getting the ceiling prompt. Build window. Okay. And I have a nice little base there. I'm just going to put a code lock on it. To attach the code lock, you just attach it to the front, and then you put your passcode in. So let's make our passcode 111111. Initiate lock, same again, and now it's locked. And so nobody can come in here without the code. And this is a nice little base that you'd be able to store some guns. So have a couple of storage containers in here, and you stack them up. Or you can have a gun rack, and you'd be able to store some things here and keep them safe. And here it is, fully upgraded, all things built up to stone. So everything on this place now is a 1 hour raid time. So it doesn't matter if they choose the ceiling, or any of the walls, or the window. There's our window opening. It's a cute little building. Looks really good. Cheers. Keep it up, keep it down, keep it all around, it's good. Pick it up.